Hello everyone. So now that everybody seems to be asleep, I'll do a quick cage tour. I did record one already, but there's some things in there now that wasn't in there earlier, so I'll just redo it. So, top of the cage, mainly their free range area. It's the only place they can go out of the cage. We have a little basket that they can go and hide in. This doesn't stay here when they're out. It did originally, but now it doesn't. Now it goes away because they like to hiding it, and there's treats there, and they like to try and get the treats. Their food boxes. Hide. That's their hide. That's their igloo. And then inside the cage, if you have a look from this sort of perspective, because I can't get in through this way, that's their chinchilla bathhouse. It's aimed at chinchillas. I got one for the boys. That broke, so now I've got one for the girls. This is a new hammock that I kind of sewn myself. It's called Watermelons. It's nice and summery. I think it's a double-decker hammock. I think that's what it's called. Or it could just be a bunk bed. I'm not sure. Then just a normal hammock that I also made. This is a set. It goes with the... Oh wow, honeycomb hammock. My first ever attempt at making a honeycomb. And it went pretty well. Like, surprisingly, it looks pretty good. And here we go, inside the cage. Their little bridge to get out for free range. Their rainbow bridge. Water bottle. Their food, I've given them some fresh veg. I say fresh, it was all frozen, but I just defrosted it for them. Their nuggets, I've decided to just do nuggets and a few peanuts in there. And then the seed mix is in the Katie Parrot treat dispenser. Litter box. Rat chew, which I love. I need to find it again. I think these are only in America. Because again, just like the Katie Parrot dispenser, I ordered this as well for the boys, and it took ages to get because it was from America, and it also cost a bomb like the Katie Parrot dispenser. But the things you do for love. And then in here we have one ratty. Looks like it's Nala. So yeah, that's the top half of the cage. Their ropes and stuff haven't really moved. Down to the second half. We have their water bottle. Oh, I know exactly where they all are. Yeah, they're all in here. I was meant to take this out. This is for free range. This is their free range tunnel. They use it only when they free range. It goes on top of the cage right there on this long area. But I had to put it in the cage to put them away, and now they will not leave it. Great. So yeah, this is the rope hammock. That is not staying here, but it's a tunnel. Their cardboard tunnel. Their little... This is a cat toy. It is massive. I mean, look at the size on this ball. But yeah, I put it in here just because they do kind of play with it. They'll move it about if they want. They got their loofah chews by here, and then a straw chew. They have a chinchilla by that. Again, another thing that I ordered on eBay that came from America, which was probably more expensive than it should have been, considering I could have just bought a marble tile from, I don't know, some bath store, and it probably would have been a lot less money. But it's here now. They pee on it a lot. And yeah, it's mainly for when the weather gets very warm. But I use it to keep the litter box in place because it's not attached properly because of the bars. The bars aren't exactly where they need to be for that litter box. And I think that that is everything. So if I take you out, see if you can get a full-on perspective of the cage. It looks a lot more busy now that I have the bridge there and I have more things in there for them. And it's only more busy because They enjoy their free range, so much so that they want to be out all the time. I'm only doing this right now because they're all sleeping, thankfully. But yeah, they were out for about 2 hours on top of the cage with me just hovering around them, making sure nobody went missing. So I can't really have them out as often as they would like. So instead, I've just made the cage extra busy with hammocks, a honeycomb, which they haven't even gone in yet, which is surprising. It's like, I think what needs to happen is if I have a honeycomb or something in, then I shouldn't have the long tube hammock in, because it's like, what would they prefer? Oh, Luna's in there as well. So we got Luna B and we got Nala. So yeah, that's everything. That's the cage for this half of the week. It took 3 days and then I changed the cage again. So, I mean, that can kind of give you an idea on what it's like having 4 rats. It's a lot of hard work, especially considering they have a lot of stuff to go in their cage. And it's a lot of washing because they have fleece bedding. But it's okay. They enjoy for the most part. So yeah, if you intend on getting rats, get this sort of cage. You know, you can get a cheaper one, I think. I think the only reason why mine was as expensive as it was is because everything is metal, including the pans. And I think it's also because I have a wired underneath. And I think some of them don't come with like a sort of like wire layer between the 2 pans. But mine did. So it's easier to like put up the hammocks and such. But when the cage was huge, you know, you can see the money worth. But because I only used the half of the cage, it's fine. But yeah, I would intend getting this sort of cage. Even if you just get it and you just want to use half of a cage, well then you have another half of cage in case any fights occur, or if you decide you need more rats, you have then a second cage to like quarantine and the like. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys.